Yo, what is good YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys, and we have some breaking news here in LA. Not the Lakers, but the Clippers are making a very intriguing roster move right before the start of not only media day, but training camp and preseason. The Clippers are signing, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, Josh Primo, the former, I believe, number 12 overall draft selection back in, 2022 or 2021, I believe. This man has a lot of potential, obviously being a 12th pick. Teams loved you. You are highly touted coming out of college. And this is a pickup that I believe is going to go very underrated. Now, obviously, he's not a lock to make the roster right now. When you look at the Clippers depth chart, you have Russell Westbrook, you have Paul George, Kawhi, Batum, Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, Bones Hyland, Jason Preston, Brandon Boston. They have guards, okay? They have guards. But the one thing I really like most about, Joshua Primo is his height, versatility, and overall, I think he provides some potential for the future, as well as someone they can start to develop alongside Brandon Boston, alongside a Bones Hyland, and can help really mature a guy like Josh Primo, who is going through a 4-game suspension. He got cut from the Spurs because of this suspension, something in terms of doing something in public that he probably shouldn't have been doing. Now, we're going to get in this video, we're going to talk all about Joshua Primo and what he brings to the team. So make sure you guys do me a favor before we jump in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is my brand new channel. My main one has about 60,000 subscribers, but this one is just for NBA news, notes, highlights, post-game reports, pre-game reports, everything you could think of. So make sure you guys join the family for some more Clippers content. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the former number 12 overall pick played in 50 games his rookie season, averaging about 5.8 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 1.6 assists per game. Not bad. Shooting only 30% from 3. Now, coming out of college, he was actually pretty highly touted as a jump shooter. He, maybe wasn't the most consistent shooter in the world, but he could do it, which tells us one thing and one thing only. He has potential to be a good shooter. It might not be right now, it might not be next year, but at some point of his career, I will not be surprised at all if he is a good shooter. Now, another thing I like about him is his height. 6'6", he fits, that guard. He can play point guard, he can play shooting guard, and if he bulks up, adds a little size, who knows? Maybe he can play a little small ball 3, but look at him. Crosses over, step back, pull-up jumper, or fadeaway jumper at the pretty much the free throw line. Just did a great job, getting open, creating space, getting a shot up. He does a good job drawing fouls. I think he's going to fit in with this group relatively well. And like I said, he's not the most consistent shooter in the world, but he can get very hot from the outside. He has shown promise being a good three-point shooter. So far in the NBA, hasn't really played too much, hasn't really gotten his fair share of opportunity, only playing about 20 or less minutes a night throughout his career, and especially last year, did only play in like 5 games total before getting cut. But he's also a very versatile defender who can switch 1 through 3. We talked about that size. I think he can bring that here to LA. And I think his length and agility are going to be a problem for some of the smaller guards in the NBA to defend. So I do think that he has a lot of pluses. He does have a lot of work to do to become a very solid player at the NBA level. But at this point in time, I think that this is a nice little addition to this Clippers team, who, has a lot of veterans on this team, looks to have championship aspirations, but also needs some young guys as well. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. And the last thing before we finish off this video, guys, is you need to go check out Underdog Fantasy. They're having a crazy special right now that I need you guys to get in on. For anyone who signs up over the next week, I think the 4th of October they stopped doing this, but they will match your first deposit up to $500. It's usually $100. So if you put in, let's just say $400, they're going to give you $400 free to use. I mean, it is insane. Plus, that's not it. If you sign up using my promo code, which link is in the description and the comment section down below, if you use that code, they'll give you a free square as well. For example, you see these two, lines on my on the video right now. They're going to give you one, like, for example, Trevor Lawrence over half a yard. Easy money. All you gotta do is pick higher, over half a yard, and then pair it up with someone that's gonna hit. I'm gonna give you my card. I'm gonna go Amari Cooper over 4.5 catches. The Ravens tend to allow so many receptions to wide receivers, and I feel like Amari Cooper is a guy who gets a ton of targets in his offense. 8, 10, 7 catches, 7 catches, 4.5 receptions is easy. I don't know why it's this low. And then Travis Etienne over 68.5 receiving or rushing yards. Listen, I feel like the game script is going to go in favor of Jacksonville. They're in London. Jacksonville is coming off a horrible loss to the Houston Texans. I think they're going to be up this game, and I think they're going to run the football on a very... It's a decent Atlanta run defense, but I think this is going to be an easy hit. Let me know what you guys are going to put in. They have so many different bets. I mean, you can just go down them all and look at how many they have. It's so many. So go check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and let's get back into the video.